right, so all I need to do is shove the chicken in the duck in the turkey, and voila, Thanksgiving turducken.
That's an alarming amount of animals to stick inside each other. Can you put it all in a pig?
Honey, I'm home.
How you doing?
So I'm guessing there's a story here?
There certainly is, wacky neighbor. We've been up all night watching a Nick at Night marathon of Thanksgiving sitcom episodes.
It made us want a live studio audience of our very own.
Audience, huh? I always wished I had a song that followed me around and played every time I walked into a room. My song would be...
Stupid idea. Wife, continue.
So, the Nick at Night Marathon taught us that Thanksgiving is a special day filled with troublemaking in-laws, cooking mishaps, and unpleasant surprises, which makes it a holiday which nobody really wanted, but in the end, everyone really needed.
American Girl by Tom Petty. That would be my song.
Well, I hate to disappoint you guys, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say there will be no unpleasant surprises this Thanksgiving.
I agree. There's been a lovely peace in the family. Plus, I'm making a foolproof meal. It literally can't lose.
Oh, boy, we know what comes next.
Well, what do you mean, what
Cue the holiday surprise.
Who could that be?
Let's watch and see what happens.
Happy Thanksgiving! Yes, I'm 6 hours early. Now we've talked about that.
Yeah, Dad, a little early.
Dominic, where's Teresa?
No idea. After almost 5 miserable decades, I ended it. We're getting a divorce. Grandpa's moving in.
I love holiday episodes.
We came from outer space and settled in New Jersey. We took names like Larry Bird and Jackie Joyner Kersey. Then the humans moved next door, started testing all our limits. So sit right down, enjoy the show. We'll be done in 30 minutes.
Okay, so what are you saying, Dad? You left Mom?
Like a baby at a fire station.
Dominic, we're happy to have you. So happy. We love it. But come on, why divorce Teresa?
We hate each other.
You've hated each other for 50 years. You love to hate each other. Hate is the glue that keeps your marriage together.
Grandpa! Happy Thanksgiving! Grandpa!
Hey, guys!
Where's Grandma?
I left her, kids. It's over. She's horrible. She'll be here at 2.
Oh, so she's still coming, even though you're splitting up. Fun.
Of course she's coming. We can't let that crotchety old bag sit alone on Thanksgiving. We're family. Now, kids, I want you to take me upstairs and show Grandpa whose bedroom he's taking.
Say what now?
Let's go.
You'd hate my bedroom. I still pee the bed. No, you don't. I'm going to as soon as I get up there.
So your father's not moving in here?
Of course not.
Because fitting that man in our house is kind of like fitting this duck into this turkey.
Don't worry, babe. He's not staying. My mother is a damaged person who needs someone to scream at. My father needs a damaged person around so he can feel superior. Believe me, there's no way this breakup will last.
True. If there's one thing we learned from our holiday episode research, it's that things always go back to normal at the end of the holiday.
Yes, they try to trick you into thinking that they won't, but they don't want to change the premise of the show.
Well, this premise will change if your father moves in, because then I'm getting in the oven with the poultry.
Dick, our audience is in the garage. Could you please entertain them while I have a chat with Daddy?
Does no one respect my knitting time?
Husband, I do not enjoy how the story has become about the Mertzes over there. We are the main family, they are the wacky neighbors. We deserve a Thanksgiving story of our own, not just a bunch of jokes that makes their story funnier.
So what are you thinking?
Perhaps we get a job in a high-speed assembly line?
Oh, good one. Or bring home a homeless man, clean him up, and make him the CEO of a major corporation.
Great. Or we could trade responsibilities with the children in order to learn comical and yet mutually beneficial lessons. You think being a grown-up is hard. Try being a kid sometime.
My wife said that for our anniversary, she wanted to go somewhere she's never been before. So I said, try the kitchen.
How we doing on time, sweetie?
6 hours in the oven, and I still got 2 out of the 3 animals uncooked. It's like the bigger one is protecting the littler ones. Let them burn!
Well, try and speed it up because in my experience, my parents fight less when they have food in their mouths.
Your mother's gonna be a basket case. Cook, you unholy Frankenstein, cook!
Come on! We're gonna be okay.
But you and Grandma? I loved you two together. How's this even possible? You two were soulmates.
I don't know. I always thought you two sort of hated each other.
Now, that's my granddaughter. And, kid, don't be sad. You know what I've been doing this last week in my room at the Hampton Inn? Eating in bed and smiling. I haven't done either since I got married.
But you were together for 2/3 of a human lifespan. Why now?
It was enough.
I got a recently widowed math teacher. She's got a weird Jufro thing going on, but she's not hideous. You want me to set it up?
Sure, I'm open. Give her my number at the Hamp.
Oh boy, there's Grandma.
Now she's gonna be pulling all the waterworks for sympathy, but kids, don't fall for it.
All right, Dad. Just please be nice to her.
God, please let her be nice to me.
Sweetheart!
Hey.
Happy Thanksgiving! Oh, hello,
Happy
honey.
Thanksgiving. Hello.
Don't you smell good? And the house looks gorgeous.
Really? Thank you.
Why, your hair's all nice and long and you look tan.
Hit the spa this week. I am bronzed and hair extended and waxed in places I had no idea people wax.
Well, now we have that information.
Okay, I'm ready for some wine. The foam party at La Bama got a little crazy last night, and I could use some hair of the dog. Dominic?
Teresa.
Guess who's accidentally got 2 dates to the prom?
I'll never get away with it. What did we miss?
Oh, dinner smells mouth-watering. You know, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I think you're a wonderful cook.
You haven't. You haven't ever said that. Like, never.
You know, I gotta say, you haven't looked this good in years.
Well, I should hope so. I've lost a lot of weight. 210 pounds of soul-sucking fat, to be exact.
Hardy har.
Oh, plus I've been power walking at the mall with other senior singles. And did I mention the wax?
Yes, you did. You definitely did.
Max, take your sister upstairs.
You look pretty, Grandma.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Now remember, marriage ruins your looks.
Nope, don't remember that. Go.
So, Ma, what are you gonna do in that big house all alone?
Probably sell it.
Well, then what's gonna happen to my room?
Which one was your room? My craft room or the yoga room?
It's the one down the hall from your bedroom so you could hear me in case I got scared during the night.
Oh, yoga room.
Look at us just sitting here in silence. What do we extras do something?
I'm gay.
I knew it.
All right, guys, can I have a moment alone with my family, please?
For the record, I find it very regrettable that your primitive society doesn't place a higher value on in-laws.
Or legitimate third-party candidates.
See you guys.
Oh, boy. Another hit on my online dating profile. Oh, now he's a cutie. And he's still in his 60s.
For God's sake, don't tell me you've signed up for one of those online dating scams.
Yep, it's the kind of scam where I give them 20 bucks and they give me a revitalized sex life.
Oh, come on, guys. This is just posturing. You're not dating already.
Right, because you guys aren't breaking up, right?
Oh! It's a good thing they didn't have online dating when I was younger, or I would have needed what I'd just had waxed to transplant.
Oh, sure. Throw the tissue away. There's plenty of snot-free real estate. No, you just want to throw it away and move on to a fresh new one.
That's true, I do. Reggie, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this is about my grandparents.
You're right. I'm mad because I blew off my Zavronian soulmate who's guaranteed to love me forever for you. But you seem so happy about 2 people breaking up, even after 50 years.
I know it's stressful, but if you're gonna be with a human, you have to accept the fact that we're unpredictable. More than 50% of marriages end. That's just reality.
50%. Humans are inconstant monsters. I'm dating a monster.
Oh, sure, Amber. Just date the weird alien kid next door. It'll be fun.
My oven can't handle this many corpses.
This is real, Deb. My parents are splitting up for real. If they don't get back together, that makes me the child of a broken home. I don't want to be an orphan.
Oh, honey, I know, although that's not what an orphan is.
You know, I think you could be getting a little more upset here, Deb. Did you know that children of divorce are more likely to divorce themselves? This could have serious implications on your future.
Okay, well, whatever happens, that man is not moving in here. Marty, what's your plan?
Oh, right. That's a good idea. Make it the responsibility of the child to keep his parents together. Do you know how detrimental that could be?
To a 43-year-old man?
Well, honey, at a moment like this, every man becomes a hurt, helpless little boy.
Stop your blubbering.
We just wanted to pop by to remind you not to worry. This is a completely manufactured crisis, which will resolve itself by the end of Thanksgiving dinner.
Although, if you'd like it resolved sooner, we're happy to pull some hijinks.
Because that's what main characters do. Think about it.
Oh, God.
You just look at you guys. You still got that same old spark, you know?
Well, I would like to know where you even came up with the cash for that phone. You had at least another year on your contract.
I just used the money I was gonna waste on your anniversary present.
Great idea, sister. I think I'll spend my wad on a bottle of those little blue pills. You know, the gals outnumber the fellas 10 to 1 at our age.
Can't wait to meet the lucky broad who gets stuck having to listen to you snore for the rest of her life.
Kids, dinner! Come eat now so this day can end and everyone can go home to their house. That isn't this one.
Has anyone seen my wife? She's going to miss this revolting bird on bird action.
No, Debbie used your stuffing recipe, Mom. That's your favorite, right? Tell Mom how that's your favorite.
I never liked her stuffing.
That's because it's too good for you, you nincompoop.
Watch your language. This isn't one of your sailor hump bars.
Oh. Enjoy him, Debbie.
No, you enjoy him. You take him home and you enjoy him.
I really can't tolerate this anymore, Deborah. These are the parents of your soulmate. That is a sacred bond that deserves mad respect.
Announcement! I found us a storyline.
Hello.
Hi there. We are the parents of Jackie Joyner Kersey. And we are the in-laws to that guy.
Cut to commercial. Cut to commercial.
Can't believe they stuck me at the kids' table.
So, Dick, you like old people, huh?
I find they have character, history, and superior knitting skills.
Not to mention that cool smell. How would you like a chance to have your very own old person living right in your room? Doesn't that sound amazing?
My very own old person? What a dream. Guys, my IQ is more than 50 times greater than yours. Did you really think you could manipulate me like that?
It was worth a try. Pull my finger.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
It is so nice to have Jackie's parents here. And kind of nice to have a buffer.
Well, thank you, Marty and Debbie Weaver, for hosting us in your home that you paid for from the sweat of your brow.
Okay, here we go. So what are you saying, father-in-law? That I can't afford my lifestyle without my father's trust fund?
He's not saying that at all, husband.
Well, my lovely daughter is right. I have not said that. Not once. Other people have said it. They've said it a lot, but not us.
Another thing we don't say is that your family fortune is mostly blood money taken from the people we've devoted our lives to helping.
Where are you guys from again?
Canada.
Oh, you better watch out for my husband. He hates foreigners.
This from the woman who kept her wallet in her underwear during our entire Jamaican cruise.
I hope you're satisfied, in-laws. You've thrown this Thanksgiving meal into chaos and conflict. As always, you're toxic.
Easy, Larry.
Yeah, what happened to respecting and loving your in-laws as your own, Larry?
When I said that, Jackie's parents and their holier-than-thou attitude were safely ensconced on the other side of the universe.
Husband, fake private whispering does not work.
Neither does Larry.
Toxic.
She's toxic? This one over here is like 3 Mile Island in sensible shoes.
Keep stuffing your face, animal. You've got side-by-side grave plots now.
Come on, look at that repartee, huh? Why would you want to walk away from that, from this family? Why?
Or your lovely house, now that you finally paid off that mortgage and your lawn animals are just the way you like them. Our house doesn't even have lawn animals.
Guys, I just want to say I'm proud of you. Most people would just settle for being unhappy, but it takes some serious sack to break up after 50 years to see if there's a better life out there, so mazel tov.
Amber, how could you say that?
Well, I hope that I'm happy with one person forever, but if not, I'd like to be as brave as my grandparents.
May I please be excused?
May I also be excused?
Oh,
I'll talk to him.
Oh, yes. Go have a heart-to-heart with our son. That's your strong suit.
You're such a delight.
You know, I'm very intuitive. I've done lots of energy work, and I sense some trouble in the home.
Wow. You think, genius?
So, Mummy, did you hear that I got a job?
No, I can't hear anything over Larry's deafening sense of entitlement.
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you over your deafening sense of sucking.
Jackie, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna let you deal with your family drama. I'm gonna go check on mine. You guys don't drink wine, so...
Reggie, you gonna let me in?
Leave me alone, you monster!
Son, are you okay?
Open up, Marty.
Go away! You don't care about me. You hurt my feelings. You don't care.
I'm gonna start with the actual child. Reggie, it stinks that half of all people get divorced, and that you can't be sure that love will last forever. But that's what makes it so amazing when it does, right? And you two, of course you fell out of love because you stopped working at it. It takes work every single day. There are no guarantees, Reggie, so you have to work at it, even after 50 years, or it dies. And it's that work that makes it beautiful.
That was lovely, Debbie Weaver.
Well, thanks, Reg. It was from the heart. And the wine.
So, are we okay?
Amber, you know the sign in history class that says work sets you free? It's about us.
It's actually a Holocaust diorama, but I hear you.
I like that we're gonna have to spend every single day of our lives working to keep our love alive.
You sure? Jane wouldn't be any work at all.
Anything worthwhile takes work.
What about you two? Do you seriously want to start over now?
We go back out there, people are gonna want us to work on ourselves. I'm gonna have to shave every day, suck in my gut, flush.
Tell me about it. Do you know how tiring it is to get off of pits like this?
You look great, Mrs. Weaver.
Stop. I hate cardio. I hate getting waxed. I hate those stupid noises that phone makes, and I hate having to hold in my toots.
Yeah. I'd rather phone it in and die with you than some broad who wants me to work for the rest of my life.
Come here, you stinker.
Teresa.
So, does this mean you guys are back together?
For the most depressing reason imaginable.
Great news, everybody. My mom and dad are back together.
See, I knew it. Things always go back to normal at the end of the holiday. Oh, which reminds me, it's nearly 9 p.m. My precious in-laws, I believe you have a wormhole to catch, plenty of peace rallies back home to attend.
I bet you would love to see us leave so soon, but we have a lifetime of possessions to unpack.
Unpack?
Yes, it's clear that your family needs us more than even the orphans your father's war created. So we're staying. There is no bigger charity case in the universe right now than you, son.
Congratulations.
Oh, God. They're not leaving. This is a to be continued.
Things are gonna be so great now that mom and dad are back together.
I know, honey.
You know, we really ought to spend more time with them now that things are all better. We should take a trip with them to Disney World. All of us, just one big happy family.
Fun.
Still got me and I got you. I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you. I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you.
You dick.
I got you, I got you, I got you, I got you.
You're right, babe. The turducken is even better the morning after.
And I really nailed your mom's stuffing recipe this year.
Mm-hmm.
Buongiorno. I am here for Teresa.
Excuse me?
We met on a line, and I am supposed to pick her up here for brunch.
Yeah, well, she's unavailable. Like, forever. She went back with my dad.
I am so sorry to hear this. I am a man who has all the money in the world, but nobody to share it with. Ma quando io ho visto il profilo questa... Ma scusi. But when I saw her profile, I thought to myself, this is the woman I could have spent my twilight years traveling the world with.
I mean, would it kill us to pass along our phone number?
Lei. Prego.
All right, Don Juan.
Oh, no, Carmine.